What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to a very specific episode, guys. Today I'll be taking you through a longer episode, so if you guys want to sit back, relax, throw on the headphones, do whatever you want. This would be a longer episode than usual. I'm trying to expand my content for a lot of you guys, so let's hop right into this. My name is Pokestocks, and I've been a collector, guys, for the past few years, especially during the Sword and Shield era. So I'm here to provide you guys with the best products to invest in for this year, Sealed 2025. As always, guys, if you have not already, go ahead and join the Discord. We are growing really fast, and as always, I like to be completely honest with you guys. We have a lot of interaction, so if you guys, want to post your cards that you get, you want to post, sealed investments, everything is on here. Go ahead. We have an amazing community. And guys, as always, this is not financial advice, so please take all of this, or I'm sorry, I'm not a financial advisor, just whatever those two words. So please take this, for your own, and please do your own research behind all of this. Let's hop into this video. So 2025, has definitely been one of the craziest years of Pokemon. Obviously, we had Prismatic release, we saw everything go crazy, scalpers are here, etc., etc. I do want to start off right with Black Bolt White Flare. It's currently the next day after release day, so I'm currently taking a look at prices to see where the market is right now. I was expecting, to be completely honest with you guys, to wake up this morning and I was expecting to see the ETBs be a little bit down in price. I was probably expecting them to be in the $85 range, but if we take a look, guys, at each Elite Trainer box, if you go to the past month to get a better view, we can see that White Flare, for example, has a little bit of a correction right now. We went from $89 yesterday all the way pick it back up to $92. Same thing with Black Bolt. It's seeing, we're still seeing a downturn on this, but interesting, guys. This is one day after release. With what I am and a lot of other YouTubers and collectors who've been in the market for a long time are predicting is that these will drop, guys, for the next few days and probably will hit all-time lows, and then we'll slowly pick back up. We've seen that with every Elite Trainer box, every product after release. I'm currently looking to pick some of these products up, guys, at MSRP, hopefully, but I do want to throw that in. Now, let's hop into, guys, this video. I do want to make it pretty clear what is a good sealed investment in 2025. I always like to, have a solid base, guys. I have all these tabs open so I can walk you through each and everything for a lot of you. I believe that the best thing to invest in for 2025 is going to be older product. Older product is hands down one of the safest routes to go, especially in Pokemon investing for a lot of new investors and everything like that, just due to the fact, guys, that older product tends to not get reprinted. No reprints. I spelled not reprints, but same thing. But yeah, this is a very good safety net, guys, for 2025. Investing in Destined Rivals, Journey Together, and stuff is not bad because you will see growth. But you have to realize, guys, is that usually, right, the newer product, not usually, I mean, it's like guaranteed, always gets reprints, and we will always see that set along the way. That's why I believe, that if you're going to be investing in sealed, guys, you make sure that you do it correctly and you go ahead and go back a few years to the older sets. Now, a lot of the older sets that I will show you in today's video have already skyrocketed. You could have invested into Evolving Skies, Silver Tempest, Brilliant Stars for a lot cheaper a few months ago or a year ago, but you can't, because then these channels would not exist. There's always a time, guys, to invest, and I'll be bringing you through what I'm currently looking at to invest in. By the way, guys, I'm drinking my coffee. I'm not making any sounds. A lot of you guys hate that, so yeah, take that for what it is. For example, going back to this, guys, investing in Prismatic Evolutions, I do want to make it pretty clear, I'm not all against investing in Prismatic. I know a lot of you guys are investing into Prismatic, and I don't want to say a bad word and be like, okay, guys, listen, and you guys get all pissed off. So what I'm just going to say here is, like, Prismatic Evolutions is a definition, guys, of a quote-unquote new set. This got printed this year. I am anticipating, and a lot of us as well, are reprints of this set. That could be from anything from the poster collections to the ETBs. We don't know 1000%, right? We can't make that guarantee. However, we do know that Prismatic Evolutions will be getting a reprint along the way, so investing in it today might not be the best bang for your buck for long term. What I mean by bang for your buck, guys, is sort of quite simple. It's like, you pour $100, guys, into the market today. However, 2 weeks, 2 months later, it goes down, and you're like, damn, I could have bought it here. But in long term, you know that it's still going to go up, right? Sort of, if that makes sense. This is Prismatic Evolutions, in my opinion. Buying it right now, but if you wait a few months, you probably get it for there, and boom, you'll see more money. For example, you can see 3x investing at the lowest point instead of 2, or 1x, at that point. Sort of, if that makes sense, is like what we're thinking. A lot of us is, we can wait a few more months. We could probably get the ETB for 90 bucks, right? We sort of saw that happen, but we'll see what happens with Prismatic. Obviously, I can't guarantee that. But that's a definition, guys, of why I believe going into older product is better, because with older product, it's pretty straightforward in the fact, you buy it today for, this price of $4 signs, right? You buy it today for $4 signs. That next month, as it's older, we'll have no reprints. It's going to go up to $5, right? This is just a demonstration. And they can just make more money from it, right? Simple as that. It's pretty straightforward. That's the difference between sealed and, newer and older product. Now, I do want to take a look, guys, at the community portfolio, because I'll be using a lot of these products that I do demonstrate to show you guys that my evidence and, my opinions are usually right? I'm being completely honest, guys. I am a humble investor. You could call me in the comment section, say, hey, I disagree with you on that. I always respond to all the comments, so go ahead and do that, guys, and join the Discord, interactive with the community. Now, this is the community portfolio. It is a digital portfolio. It is what I say in my videos. I buy these and I see the growth. When we bought the Celebrations Pokemon Center ETB, guys, for, $230, we're up $92, and this was literally just a few weeks ago. It's crazy how much growth we've seen in just one product alone. And since we started this portfolio, guys, June 27th, we're up $240. If we take a look at the graph, guys, we've had no drawbacks. And the main reason why I believe we had no drawbacks into this portfolio is the fact that we did not invest risky into Prismatic Evolutions or those newer sets. Now, you might be saying, you already have a Prismatic Evolutions product. Correct. I shouldn't probably say Prismatic Evolutions. I should probably say more so newer product. I'm sorry. I probably said that wrong. I think, if we would have invested into Prismatic or a lot of like Journeys Together and stuff, we probably would see a little bit of a decrease, just due to the fact that that market is so volatile right now. But as we invested into, Celebrations, Charizard UPCs, Crown Zenith, 151, we've seen a lot of gain because that set right now is really not volatile. It's just continuing to go up. One product, guys, that I do believe in 2025 is going to really, honestly, like, I'm being so dead blank right now. I don't really try to sound this pushy or FOMO guy. It's like one of the least things I try to do. However, it's been a few days and I recorded this product, guys, at literally like $160, $150 right now for the Pikachu and Zekrom box, because as a lot of tag teams right now are absolutely on fire, and there's no reason, there's a reason behind that. I don't know why I said there's no reason. My fault. And there's a reason behind that, right? These are older product, definitely a fan favorite era time, and a lot of people are trying to scoop up their tag teams. But investing in tag teams today means you have to pay half of $1,000, guys, to get a tin, right? You have to pay hundreds of dollars to get a promo card, whatever. But doing my research, I came across, guys, this Pikachu and Zekrom box, and it's literally about to cross 200. I mean, it's been up 10% this past month. July 13th, guys, that was, oh my god. July 15th, bro. It's July 19th. That was 4 days ago. We had one of them sell for 153, and now we've seen one of them sell for 163, guys, up 10%. And as you can see, as of right now on TCG Player alone, I do not know on eBay, you could do your own research on that or any other website, the lowest listing right now is 188. So we are climbing really, really fast in this product, and I think a big reason is why is people are realizing, okay, dude, damn, 2025, there is a sealed premium collection box with a gold Pikachu and Zekrom tag team, possibly contains Evolving Skies, and 10 packs from Sword and Shield era. Like, dude, this is a really good product to invest in. And I've been pushing this product, for quite a while. The promo itself, guys, is $28. You could probably round it up to 30. Literally the promo cards alone are $35, which is crazy if you combine them both. And there is that possibility. I've had some people in the comments and in the Discord mention that there might not be Evolving Skies. However, what we do know, guys, is that this is a Sword and Shield era product. It does contain Sword and Shield packs, so who knows? This might contain freaking, Chilling Rain. This might contain a lot of the fan favorite sets from Sword and Shield, and we know that Sword and Shield packs are really, really expensive right now. So, hey, if you want to go ahead and buy a tag team, look into this product. If we look at the digital portfolio, guys, we could see that it's up $8, right? These are not percentages, these are money, so, or $8. I wish they had percentage. There probably is a way to check that, but, oh well. I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I really am trying to look, for the best products, and this is stuff that I do find, and this stuff I do believe in. That's why I put it in here. Next up, guys, we do have celebrations, and going back to celebrations, literally every single celebrations product I invested in the digital portfolio is up a lot. I would highly recommend, I would highly say that the celebrations products have been the carry of this digital portfolio. I mean, anything from the singles, guys, to the products have seen some crazy gains, and most importantly, the collector's chest and the Pokemon Center ETB. And I believe, like the Pokemon Center ETB has just been honestly insane, guys. We are up 44% in 1 month, which is something that, I'm gonna be completely honest, we never really see. Hold on, drink some coffee, guys. I'm not gonna make sounds. You're good. For example, 44%, guys, in 1 month for one product at such an expensive rate is like seeing an Evolving Skies ETB going from $300 to $500 in 1 month, because that's like a 44% gain. That's sort of what we would see, right? That's insane. So combine that, guys, with this, it's crazy. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know why it surged so much 1 month. I mean, I understand that celebrations, it's on fire right now, but that's a lot. As an investor, I was not expecting that number. Usually you see a really, you see a high number of around, 20%, 25% pushing, and you might be saying that's really, really good, guys. 44% is crazy. Do I think this thing is still gonna go on fire? I mean, how the numbers are looking, guys, if you look at the past year, look at that massive skyrocket. You can just see that go from boom, boom, boom. It's crazy. And I actually heard a Pokemon YouTuber mention the fact that this will probably be, and this is his words, I'm not going to say who it is because I don't like, I don't want to start beef with anyone on the channel. However, one of them said that this will be a 4, 5, 6, 7, or even $1,000 box this year. Do I think that's accurate? I mean, based on data alone, guys, we're up 44% in 1 month. How far could this thing go? I don't know. But if that is true, then that is effing crazy, because that's just insane. But yeah, up 44% this past month, guys. We're having a lot of buy volume surges. That might be market manipulation that's going on, but whatever it is, it's good, right? This is why, guys, I believe in the older product. Do I think celebrations is still a good investment right now as we speak? To be completely honest, I always like to say, guys, and I'll compare this to another set, which I will talk about in a minute. But sort of investing into celebrations now is, you're just gonna hop on the train, guys. You're gonna hop on the fire train, right? It's just really on fire right now, and you're just gonna hop right on it. I mean, that is a little bit risky because, like, the fact that you don't know when it's gonna stop or slow down, which is why investing in sets that are currently on fire could be a little bit risky, because you're obviously gonna see profit, but how much, right? It's pretty simple, guys. Investing in celebrations today is like buying at the all-time high, but knowing that it'll keep going, right? It's very clear and very obvious, as what I was saying, right? Going back to the drawing board, that the older product is very, very safe, because you know that this stuff will not get a reprint. That's why if we look at the past month, guys, we've had no significant drawbacks. We saw no significant downturns, because we're not seeing this product anymore, right? As soon as one gets bought, one gets opened, the price for one just goes up. Simple as that, right? That's why I think that. I think if you would have invested in celebrations a few weeks ago, it would have been a whole different story. You probably would have hopped on the train and would start picking up. But right now, you guys hopping on a firing train, and honestly, I don't know what to sort of tell you. Just do what you think works for you. Obviously, if you want to, go ahead and do that. But yeah, that's what I think with celebrations right now. Next up, guys, we have the one, the only Brilliant Stars. A lot of you know I talk about this at every freaking video, and I'm sorry if you guys are OGs to this channel, but I have to preach this set, because this set is the definition, guys, of what I would like to call the beginning of the train. I know that every single Sword and Shield set has had its massive pump, it's had its massive peak, from the Brilliant Stars booster box, guys. In the past year, we're up 123%. I mean, look at these massive skyrockets, right? We went from 187 all the way up to 300, then from 300 all the way up to 400. So there's some market manipulation going on. I get it. Every single Sword and Shield booster box, every product has seen some massive gain. But compare, guys, to every other set right now as we speak, I believe that Brilliant Stars is hands down one of the most underrated products right now as we talk. The main reason I believe this, and okay, I'm gonna make it clear. A lot of you guys have been commenting saying Pokestocks, you hated on Lost Origin too much. You said that set was too blah, and I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue with you. I do validate your point. I do think Lost Origin is a good set. Do I hate on it too much? Not that I hate on Lost Origin too much, but I think comparing it to Brilliant Stars and realizing how much of a better set Brilliant Stars is my opinion, right? I think that's kind of an obvious take. Let me run you guys down Brilliant Stars really quick. I'm sorry if you guys are OGs. I'm going to have to remind you one more time for the new viewers, as always. Brilliant Stars, we have a Charizard V Alternative Art, we have an Umbreon VMAX Trainer Gallery, we have a Charizard V Star Secret Rare, Sylveon VMAX Trainer Gallery, Umbreon V, Sylveon V, Mimikyu Arceus. Although those cards I just listed, guys, are fan favorites. These are all top Pokemon. What makes Evolving Skies and Prismatic Evolutions, guys, such a sought-after set? They contain an Umbreon VMAX, Umbreon EX, right? How much are those cards? Those are going for thousands. I could probably say that confidently. Thousands of dollars, those Umbreon cards, right? However, in Brilliant Stars, you are getting another quote-unquote alternative art, guys, for literally a 10th, not even a 15th or a 20th of the cost right now. And this is not even a bad artwork, bro. This is such a dope card, and right now the near mints are running you around $65. That's just insane in my opinion, guys. Like, I don't think people realize that. We also have a Charizard, guys, a Charizard Chase. And what do we know about Charizard? Charizard is a very safe, protective Pokemon, right? You invest in him, you throw him in your closet, you throw him in your binder, however you want to invest in the sealed or singles. You know that in 5-10 years, it will go up, guys, because it's a Charizard card. People want him. It's safe. Let's not forget that the fact, even if we go on the second page, the chase cards don't end there. And what I mean by chase cards, I really try to look for the chase, like, what makes the set so strong. I really try to look, guys, for the you know, the strongness of the card. We're not gonna go from, you know, Umbreon, guys, to a freaking Roaring Moon or whatever. Like, these are really strong Pokemon. We go to a Moltres, we go to a Zapdos, we go to a Vaporeon, a Flareon, a Pikachu, guys, a Zekrom, an Articuno. These are all such strong Pokemon, bro. We have Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. You know, we literally had a Moltres card in Journey Together, or shit, that was, we had one in Destin, right? We have all of these such strong Pokemon, and there's a reason behind why these are so, in my opinion, cheap, bro. Golden Moltres right now, guys, for $10. Come on, dude. Are we dead ass, dude? It's just crazy. It's just crazy how much the set is underrated, in my opinion. I really can't get it off my mind. It's just insane. We also have a Gold Ultra Ball, guys. This is a very sought after set, like, card in general. So I think Brilliant Stars, just with the quality of the set alone, guys, is really, really under there right now. I've been preaching this product, and specifically the Prismatic Evolution. Oh my god, what did I just say? The Brilliant Stars Pokemon Center ETB. For, I don't know what's the lowest listing right now. Actually, shit, it looks like it picked up in price. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I've been talking about this product every single day, and it looks like for the first time on TCG Player, this has gone from a $150 box to a $150 to, I'm sorry, from a $150 box to looks like $160 now. It looks like we're picking up for shipping costs. Shit. No, bro, it's coming to an end. No, Brilliant Stars at an affordable price. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I think that the Brilliant Stars Pokemon Center ETB is hands down the safest way to go. If I had, you know, $150, guys, to spend right now, and you're asking me, should I spend on a Prismatic ETB or this? Don't even ask me. This is, of course, my opinion, but of course, bro, Brilliant Stars is just so old right now, and it's so good. Pokemon Center ETB is such an exclusive. We also have the booster box, which as well is picking up in price, because we, like, this set, you know, we're neutral this month in terms of the booster boxes. I honestly don't know how much longer we're gonna have Brilliant Stars, and a lot of these Sword and Shield sets, I'll add in the other ones, you know, I don't know how much longer we're gonna have these before they get another massive market manipulation pump. But, you know, a lot of investors are predicting, right? I don't know if I'm gonna hop on this train agreeing with this, but a lot of investors are saying that Sword and Shield booster boxes will hit, all of them will all hit $1,000 by the end of the year. That's, in my opinion, a little bit too pushing it, but you can agree with that. I would probably say they're all going to go up to 1,000, might be a little bit out of my price range, most likely probably, you know, up a few hundred from today. But my point being is that, you know, guys, calling it neutral, like, if you've missed out, right, if you've missed out on celebrations and shit, like, maybe Brilliant Stars might be the best way to go. I just really love this set. I'm going to a card show this month. I'm going to try to pick up the last, or as much as I can, of this set, as much as possible. Most importantly, I already have a lot of the sealed product in my collection. I'm going to try to go for the singles of this set. I'm going to try to get more, you know, Umbreons. I'm going to try to get more Moltres for 10 bucks, bro. Are you kidding me? That's such a good steal in my opinion. I'm gonna try to go for those cards, the Flareons, right? Because these are very, very nice cards, and I think that in the next few years, keep that in mind, few years, that's a long time. I do think that Brilliant Stars will be the sleeper build, you know, of Sword and Shield. Now, you guys are probably saying, Pokestocks, why do you never talk about Evolving Skies in your videos? It seems like you just hate on this set, or, you know, you really don't, whatever, right? Whatever your case may be. Here's my thought on Evolving Skies, right? Do I like Evolving Skies? Of course I do, right? Why would I hate on this set? If I do hate on this set, guys, that's, like, stupid, right? This is my opinion on Evolving Skies. Boom. Sort of draw it out for you guys. Evolving Skies is a roller coaster, right? This is a really weird example, but I believe that the people who bought Evolving Skies, guys, at the low point are the real winners. I always talk about this stuff because I think it's really important. But what did I say earlier in this video? I always try to make the best bang for my buck. So buying Evolving Skies today, guys, is a lot of blank money, bro. Whoever has $2,000 to spend on a booster box, congratulations, that's a lot of money, and that's very, you know, respectful that you could do that. I'm not saying that's a bad investment. However, you're paying so much when you used to pay so little, right? I always try to give you guys the best product. I think Brilliant Stars is this right now. I think Brilliant Stars is this, and I think this is Evolving. Evolving Skies already is up on the roller coaster. It's already at its peak. It's not so much at its peak. I think it's going to keep going. I think, right, I'm not going to disagree with you, but it's way much more up there. And the reason I don't talk about Evolving Skies so much, guys, is just the fact that, like, you missed out. As simple as that, bro. As simple as that. Did you miss out on celebrations? In ways, yes, you did, right? You could have bought celebrations 2-3 months ago for $100 in ETB, right? Whatever the price was. Now you would have made so much more money. You could have bought an Evolving Skies booster box 2-3 years ago, guys, when it was 150 bucks. I have mine. It has the literal price tag on it for 150. That is when you made the most money, right? And that's why I believe, you know, don't always, guys, hop on to the train, right? Always try to hop on to the next one if you want to make the most bang for your buck. As always, I do have a lot of Evolving Skies, guys. I have many ETBs. I have booster boxes. So, but guess what? I bought Evolving Skies when it was cheap, when no one wanted it. I bought it for $30 at Costco. Yes, look that up. That was a time. And that's just how I made my money, right? The reason I don't preach on it anymore, because I went from $30 all the way up to $360 for market price. That is already a 13x gain. However, a Brilliant Stars Pokemon Center ETB, I bought mine for 50 bucks. Right now, it's only a 3x gain. So there's still so much more opportunity, right? And please keep that in mind, yes. The reason I don't talk about, you know, Evolving or Fusion Strike is because I believe, right, it's just too much. And of course, that's my own opinion right there. Now, we're going to hop into a little bit of another product. I usually talk about older stuff, as a lot of you guys know. It's something I really like to talk about. However, I do not hate on investing in modern, right? I talked about how investing in Prismatic might not be the best bang for your buck today. However, knowing that in a few years you'll make your money back, plus a few is good. However, this Prismatic Evolution Super Premium Collection is a great example of, like, okay, maybe this might be a good investment to make and buy it, you know, for $200, throw it in your closet, and wait 2-3 years and just let it grow. Because if we look at every other premium collection, guys, they are all up significantly. The Charizard UPC, guys, it's growing, chat. It's growing really fucking fast, bro. I'll talk about this probably next video. We have the Charizard UPC. We have the 151. We have the Celebrations. All of these guys are $100 boxes. I'm sorry, I should probably say that. Hundreds. I can't even say that. That doesn't make sense. My point being is that all these products are really, really expensive. So if you don't want to miss out on Prismatic, this is something I've been really debating, and it's not something I'm worrying about because I know when I go to the card show this month, I could probably negotiate this to like 190, 180 if I'm good with negotiating, maybe throwing in a single, whatever. But this is a product that, like, if you don't want to miss out on a super premium collection being expensive, because, you know, obviously, guys, right? Prismatic Evolution is one of the best sets of all time. A lot of people say that. That's what the community agrees. I'm not saying that it is the best set, but that's why we're at today, right? Because everyone loves Prismatic. I don't see how this box will not be a $500 box in the next, you know, few years, right? That's something that should be easily, you know, knowable if you're an investor and you know how this market works. You know that Prismatic Evolution's premium collections will definitely be a $500 box in the next few years, maybe even more, probably. So it's not a bad investment. Just buy it today and throw it in your closet. I don't think it's a bad investment. I think, just being smart with what you buy at MSRP and paying a little bit over is really important. But yeah, this is my opinion with this. I'm probably going to pick one up at a card show this month. I've been trying to get this for MSRP for the longest time. Ever since release, I've been trying to, go and pick this up. However, I've been really unlucky. And the thing is, with super premium collections in general, is that they usually tend not to, be reprinted or restocked as much as ETBs or whatever, because, guys, that's just how these products are. So I am being a little bit more alert in terms of this product. Okay, like maybe if I can't get this product at MSRP, if I probably missed out, and I probably did, to be completely honest, I don't see this getting a much more out there. I'm probably going to buy one and just throw it in the closet and know that I have one and be happy with it. Probably what I'll do. Now, a lot of you guys have been commenting and telling me to talk about this Mew card from the 151 UPC. It is a Metal Mew shiny, and here's my thing with this product, right? I like talking about singles. It's been something I've been talking about for a long time. However, the only downside to this fact, guys, is that's a metal card. I honestly don't know how metal cards react on the market. As always, I try to be the most honest investor, and I try to give you my honest opinion. However, I do not have a lot of data on metal cards. I don't know if they could get graded by PSA. I think they can. I think they can. It's just like, I don't know how they are. For $10, guys, for a 151 UPC promo, do I think that's a good product? Of course, do what you want, right? But my point being is that, like, maybe instead of going, for these other promos, look into this one possibly. I'm only bringing this up because a lot of you guys are talking about it in my Discord in the comment section, and I'm not going to neglect what you guys are saying. Obviously, numbers do not lie. It's up 230%, which is really, really strong growth. However, the only downside with me is, like, it's a metal card. I do not know, right, if I go to a card show, how people are going to take that in terms of, like, okay, man, maybe. But regarding the fact, guys, it's only $10. It's not that bad of a purchase at all. We are getting pretty close, guys, to the end of the video. We are getting almost close to 30 minutes. We'll probably hop on for 30 more minutes. We'll probably finish at 30 minutes, whatever. I do want to bring up another set in general. We have Crown Zenith, which, as a lot of you know, Crown Zenith is one of those best sets right now ever to be performed, right? It's seen significant growth over the long term, and there's a reason behind that, right? Crown Zenith is just one of those few sets that has every single chase card, and it really, really reflects the Sword and Shield era, and it really was the cherry on top. I'm very glad they did it, and I think they did a fantastic job. However, investing into a Crown Zenith ETB or, a Pokemon Center ETB might not be the best bang for your buck. As a lot of you know, I try to find the best price to pack ratio for a lot of these older sets, just in terms of, because the only reason, guys, why people love Crown Zenith and why people love 151 is just the fact that people want to open it, right? Of course, times are changing. Maybe people don't want to open Crown Zenith anymore because it's getting really expensive. However, there's still that drawback to it. There's still that, that mindset that, oh, dude, I can't wait to open my Crown Zenith because I know I'm going to get such a cool card, right? So I'm always currently looking, guys, at the Sea and Sky collection and Blooming Waters, as these two are great examples of, 151 in bulk and Crown Zenith in bulk. And I would highly say that Blooming Waters and Sea and Sky collection, guys, are two of the most underrated products right now for 151 and Crown Zenith. For 151, you guys, to get 12 packs for $130, in my opinion, is a great deal. I said this last video, you can either get 24 packs for $250, or you can get 9 packs for $250, that being the Elite Trainer box. So if you think about it stuff that way as well, it's really, really important. The only thing I would say is that, like, I always try to get this stuff at the lowest price, because, if we check the digital portfolio, guys, I'm up a lot of money on these products right here. I bought them, when they were like 110, and they're up a lot. So it's stuff that, like this, I'm currently looking at to try to see, a lot of the stuff, guys, I talk about in my videos is really rising in price, and it's like, damn, bro, how much longer can I talk about this before I have to find a whole new genre, right? Talking about celebrations 2 weeks ago, let's go, that was fine. Talking about it now, it's a little bit different because we're up $100, right? So always keeping that in mind, guys. But it looks like that's wrapped up for today's video. If you do enjoy this longer content, if you do enjoy this content in general about sealed product and me yapping about all this stuff, let me know in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe, and join the Discord, boys. I really do appreciate all of you. And let me know, guys, how did your release day go for Black Bolt White Flare? Have a fantastic day. And it looks like we're about to get to 29 minutes, so crazy video. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out.